my friends, and welcome to the Happy Bee Art Studio. I hope you're excited for this video. I'm doing something I haven't done before here, which is good because repeating content isn't good. I am showing how I plan and set up my palettes of paint. So I've got a palette here. This holds 24 half pans plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 24 half pans or 12 whole pans and 16 wells here. So I'm going to show you how to get the most out of your empty watercolor palette and how to properly plan them out. So there are several kinds of paint. There are a few types of paint you might have. You might have something like this in a tube. I've got several brands, and then here I have a big bag full of just tons of things. This bag is from our Redbubble store, which you can find on our, which is the Redbubble store. Which this is called Rose Galaxy because me and my mom share a store. So anything with anything that says is Rose in the title is mine. So feel free to drop on by, get some good quality products, and support our website, channel, whatever. So I have Da Vinci watercolors. Winsor & Newton watercolors usually aren't a great choice in the US because they are quite expensive here. And then Daniel Smith are pretty good. Holbein I've heard are pretty decent. I haven't used them before actually, but if you can get a hold of them, but I wouldn't recommend really buying them. My mom had some, so I'm allowed to use these. And I don't know much about them, but they're kind of hard to get in the US. And if you can get them, they cost a lot. But if you want a great professional paint on a budget, get Mission Gold. You can buy it in big packs for a good price, like this, and there's tons of paint in here, many different colors. It's really a great bargain if you want to get a ton of really good quality professional paint. They're very light fast, they're non-toxic, and they don't have any chemical additives or any cadmiums. They're very good. They're very good paints. I highly recommend them. And then you can obviously get some paints in pans. Some various handmade ones too. So you can just stick these pans in here. And if you a lot of the things, if they have a metal bottom here in your half pan tin, in your half pan container, you can get half pans, empty half pans that have magnets on the bottom. And this was a half pan, but I bought somewhere that that didn't have a magnet, but I had spare magnets. So I used a little sticky magnet to stick it on the bottom so that I can easily stick it and remove. Now, some half pan containers won't exactly hold the pan properly, which is really weird, but it happens sometimes. And if you have put magnets on the bottom of your half pans like I did here, they will stick just fine as long as the bottom is metal. Now, if you have liquid watercolors like these that come in little bottles, these cannot be used in these palettes. They will just evaporate. They have some water, they have more water and things in them, which is fine, but when you put it in here and let it dry, it will evaporate. So we can't use it, so we need the tube. So I'm going to show you how to plan it out. So the colors that we need, our favorite colors, which we're going to pick out right now. So just kind of find your favorite colors. Well, myself, I like a little bit of, where is it? Can't find it. So I want Payne's Gray. I don't recommend having black or white in your palettes unless you use white gouache. White gouache is pretty good. Definitely want Payne's Gray. It's a good neutral tone. Definitely light yellow, so we want to So as you can see here, this is gonna take a while. So it's gonna be hard to set your things like this. So I'm gonna show you a better technique. Close your palette. So keep your palette open and set it aside. Get a piece of paper and a pen. Where's my pen? Choose use pencil. And now what we do, here it is, we push all this stuff aside, and then we draw the outline of a palette. It doesn't have to be exact, just like that, it's just fun. And now we're not doing a piece of art here. We're not going to do a painting of our empty palette. I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you could, but this is just... So we draw this out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So now we count. Now they're not even, as you can see. That's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We got that right there. So now okay, so now what we do, I'm gonna speed this up. We're gonna try to speed this up real quick, all right? All right, so they're uneven, but we've got this. So now, all we gotta do now is just look for our colors, pick out the ones we like to use for our painting, and then you write those in here. It's as simple as that. So I'm gonna speed this up here so that you don't have to watch me do this for like an hour. Now, it's probably not gonna take an hour, but it takes some time. So I'm just gonna So just be warned that when you're doing this, it might take a little while. But don't be discouraged. It's the best way to get a good palette of colors that you like. here I've got all the main slots, and I'm not going to fill the half pans this time, but now I've got some basic colors laid out in the order I want them, of the colors that I like. As you can see here, I'm starting with yellows, transitioning into reds, then blues, then greens, then earth tones, then like dark colors like shadow colors like dark gray. And I'm just kind of started light and got into the dark. So I've just kind of gone across and picked out colors I like. And if I wanted to replace something with something else, like a different brand, you can mix and match brands, paint brands, freely. Feel free to do that. I mean, you know what? I might change something here. Let's take out raw sienna. And add, there's our first blue, Prussian blue. And now, that's going to be a little hard to fit to make this work better, but we're going to go where we have raw sienna, and then this is my technique for this. You may have some other technique when we're adding. I might not spell that right, but I wasn't paying much attention. Now, right before ultramarine deep, we mark where we were putting Prussian blue. So this is our little plan, and we can fill those half pans and put in whatever colors we please. And then basically when you're pouring the pans, I'm not gonna pour the pans on this video because I have other videos to make. But you just take one of these and put a little bit in. Put in a good amount, but don't like completely fill it. Let me see if I can show you a palette that I already made. So I have this palette made. Look at the stickers on it. Now I've used this a ton, and it's a mess. But as you can see, I didn't completely fill the wells, but I put a good amount so that I can easily get in there with big brushes. And I've just got all kinds of crazy colors and things. And once you've got some basics, like what I did here, you can just go crazy with it. Like with these pans, if you're using a similar palette to mine, you can just go crazy and add whatever colors you like, but have in the main slots the colors that you're gonna use more. That way you can have those crazy colors and just go crazy with them. But my palette, my paint is kind of falling out of the wells. Normally it sticks, but something about the way this palette's made, it doesn't stick amazingly well. But make sure the video is still recording. Yep, we're still recording, and but yeah, I hope this video was helpful. I'm not gonna pour paint yet, but that chart down here, this is just a basic chart showing me where to put my colors, and then I have my colors laid out in order there so that I can easily just go around there and pour my paint. If I'm confused, I can look at that chart for reference. So, I really hope this video was helpful. I don't know what else there is to say about it, really. But, I hope this video was helpful, and that gives you, and that you can set up some palettes for yourself now, and it generally, but yeah, you can get a small thing of paint, and they'll last quite a while. You don't need that really the amount of paint. If you have bigger brushes, you'll want to put more paint in because it's easier to get the paint onto the brush. But that's really all. Well, I think that's all for this video. So, thanks a lot for watching. Please like and subscribe. All right.